Look at that view. Wow.
We made it.
We left the campsite and here we are at Frog Springs at the Alvord Desert. It's early in the morning, sun's just up a few minutes back, and it's fantastic. Lots of wind out there today. It's a high wind warning today. All right, we're gonna drive on to the dry lake bed. This should be pretty cool. Very windy, and so we've got the van kind of has a bit of a wind block, it's coming at us from a bit of an angle, so it's not full on, because if it hits us directly head on, it's slim, it's good, it's actually pretty quiet, but then there's no place to sit outside. If we do it sideways, then the thing just rocks all night. But if at a slight angle, it neutralizes some of the wind, yet gives us some protection, yet hopefully it's not going to rock us around all night. See how it goes. It's been a very dry desert this year, hardly any rain, and yet a lot of this ground is super soft. Call it wet, but it's super soft, and you can tell water has come up from the ground. Check this out. Be careful where you drive around here. 26-mile-an-hour wind. Yeah. Great shot. The sun going down. The other side of the mountains there is fantastic. What an incredible morning. So quiet. The wind stopped right around 2 a.m. And wow, look at this. So quiet now, just a tiny breeze. It's pretty cold, but wow, so nice. I'm going for a walk out here. Saw something out in the window, something. I'm gonna go see what it is. Getting close, almost there. It's probably just a rock, but it stood out as kind of unusual, and that everything's flat, and there's this black thing just there. Let's see what it is. Oh, yeah, here we go. A rock in the middle of nowhere. A rock. Wow. Bigger than my foot. Wow, you don't want to hit that going fast. So this here is a little bit of a inlet. Comes out to this point over here, and then it goes back way around over to the far side. So we're kind of in an interesting spot. And it's roughly 7 miles across from side to side. And we got a little bit of a peninsula sticking out here, and then it cuts back further around that corner over to the right. We might go check that out today. Oh, it was a nice little fresh air this morning. Woo-hoo. It's below freezing today, or right now, and yeah, it's amazing out here. So quiet, so quiet. It's fantastic. Yeah. So I'm walking back to the van, and you're not gonna believe it. The wind just breezed away by me. There's a quiet serenity here at this time of day, early in the morning. It's amazing. It's like there's a story happening. It's unfolding, but it's happening live. And you can't hear it, but you can kind of feel it. There's a backstory. There's a lot of characters. Nobody's the hero. Everybody's the hero. Everybody's the villain. There's a story unfolding. All truths are possible. The story is, to take a guess, it's about potential, possibility. There's an element of creativity for sure, imagination, inspiration. That's an interesting word. Inspire from your spirit. Getting some direction. Not necessarily a reason, but definitely some direction. In a way, that means you got to contradict your life to do something different. Get outside the box. Become a different you. Why not if it's about potential, possibility? What do you get to lose? You can always go back to being the old you. But what if the new is super duper cool? Leads you to a whole new possibility that you didn't even know on this side of this you. Maybe that's what every day is about. Waking up in the morning with a new possibility, a new option. Breaking the pattern. First you got to see it probably, but breaking the pattern. Zzz, and moving forward into the unknown. Becoming part of this other story. We think it's all about us. What if it's not? What if it's the whole story? And we have our part in that whole story. We do need to focus and pay attention to it. But if we listen to the whole story, we can rise up to a higher perspective than just the me story. Maybe this whole story is so much bigger than the me can contemplate. Maybe that's why being out into the desert, where there's very little of anything except space and timelessness, maybe that's why it wakes up the whole story within you. And the little me ain't used to that, but likes it. So this lake bed, Alvord Desert, to me today really does touch on the infinite and the whole story. It really does wake up that feeling in me that there is so much more, and remember that. Don't get caught up in the little stuff, in the me story. Remember the big story. Very cool. Well, that's my deep thought of the day. See you in the next video. Cheers.